Greetings everyone, Brett here, and on this review video we're going to be taking a look at the Master Grade Extreme Strike Freedom Gundam. Now this is an absolutely massive kit, packed full of what feels like a metric ton of plastic, and so I'm not going to be able to go through every frame. So really what I want to concentrate on is all of the different types of metallic plastic when you have it in here, and then some other stuff as well, just to kind of give you an idea of what overall is in the plastic. But there's so much going on. And one nice thing is they actually provide this frame stand for you so that you can help better organize your frames while you're building. Kind of a nice little thing. So first off, we have this nice plated gold metallic sprue. We have a couple of sprues of this. This looks really great. I'm generally not a fan of like metallic plating, but this looks good. And you know, if you're just planning on doing an out-of-the-box build, it'll look really nice. This metallic, this is like a much darker, like rose gold type look. And I struggled to decide if this was like painted, plated, or if it's actually the like, tinted plastic. And I'm not 100% sure, but I'm leaning more towards either painted or plated. But again, it looks pretty nice. It has a little bit of a grain to it in the texture. Here you can see the difference. It doesn't quite have that like really nice plated shininess to it, but nonetheless, it still looks pretty good for what it's supposed to be. And then finally, we have this third metallic color. Now this is actually tinted plastic, so the plastic is metallic color in this one, and it is not my favorite. It feels like the molding is a little bit softer than the rest of the plastic, and it doesn't look as nice and clean as the other metallics in this kit. That said, you do get a couple of different hand options, including the posable hand, which is really nice. Moving on to the other colors, here we have this almost like very slightly off-white color for armor pieces, and the crisping here is amazing, as well as all of the internal detail would look great with a nice panel wash. Here's some more close-ups of that. I mean, just everything on this is just flawless in terms of like the actual molding and the details. You do get a couple of figures, some standing figures, as well as a seated figure. So that's nice to kind of give some context and scale to just how big these Gundams are. Here we have this nice blue color. The molding and crispness is very nice here. There are some like interesting molding artifacts in that blue color, so just be aware. Here is this red. There are a couple of frames of this red color. No issues there. Here we have this almost like bluish gray color, and then finally we have black. So this is the display stand. Very nice. I love the detail on this, as well as different options for, you know, holding up and posing your Gundam figure. So pretty robust there. You do get this nice little set of photo etch here, and I believe that they are self-adhesive, unless I'm mistaken, but they look really nice. Quality is really top-notch. Nice etching in there, so definitely a huge upgrade for the kit. And, you know, just that extra little punch of detail. You do get some foil stickers here. These are metallic, and lots of little ones, so just be aware. And then finally, you do get a sheet of water slide decals. These are not self-adhesive stickers, so you will need to soak these in water and then apply them onto the Gundam, so just be aware. You do get two of these clear pieces. I almost want to say they're vinyl, like a really stiff vinyl, for shield effects. They look really nice. I like the colors in them, kind of like the spotted blue. But taking a look at the instructions, this is quite a hefty booklet, you know, and I mean, and it makes sense given how much stuff is in here. But essentially, you have the subframe, the backpack and wing assembly, then all of the external armor, and then the weapons. But we're not going to spend too much time looking at all the steps here, just because there are hundreds of steps on this build. But you do build up the internal frame first, which is in and itself like basically its own kit, and then you start layering on all of the armor pieces on top of that, and all the the external parts, as well as your jetpack and the wings and your weapons. And then the final few pages just kind of show you different options for posing, as well as the decal placement guide. So this is an extremely impressive kit. It comes with a lot, and I mean, it would take you a fair amount of time. And I think even if you built it out of the box, it would look extremely impressive. My only gripe is that like molded gold plastic just doesn't look great. This is definitely a kit that would benefit from like a super slick paint job, just to really bump up that awful looking gold color. Other than that, I would absolutely highly recommend this kit. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun to put together, time consuming, but nevertheless enjoyable build. And of course, you can expect typical Bandai quality in terms of, the overall fit and how it's all going to go together. It is extremely posable. The whole subframe is very flexible. You can put it into a huge variety of poses, so that's really nice. And then, you on top, you start layering all the armor and stuff on top of that, and I think it's just going to look extremely impressive. So here's some close-ups of the gold. So this is that molded gold. Like I said, it just doesn't work for me. It doesn't have the crispness that everything else has. Here's that rose gold color. Again, I can't 100% tell if it's painted or if it's plated. I'm leaning towards painted. And then finally we have the plated parts, and these look great. You will have some blemishes when you remove it from the sprue, so you will have to deal with that, either or just live with it or paint over it. But there you go. You can pick up this kit and many others at mrshobby.com or come into the store. See you later.